Hello! Welcome to the Gingamob Incident Podcast, number 4. I'm Charlie. Shouldn't give you my last name. I'll edit that out. Whatever, it's fine. I'm the lead designer. With me is the lead coder.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
And the project lead.
I'm Ryan.
And we are here today to talk about what we've been up to recently. Mostly it has been, we had a focus test recently. We had our first focus test and people played our game for the first time in like 8 weeks, 10 weeks longer.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
no
about.
one played when we were on our little hiatus. So.
Yeah, we were on our break.
Quite a while.
Yeah, so it
like 13, 14 weeks.
13, 14 weeks since
I
our
really
last.
need to talk louder because my voice last time was not getting captured.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so it had been that's like 3 months since anybody had played our game, and
Our fault.
Yeah.
Our fault. We should have had more people
our
in
fault.
on our game.
Definitely.
Everyone's schedule that we know, though, it's just like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy then. It's just like, well.
Of course. And because we don't have the real, materials, tools to do a real-ass focus test where we, pay people and shit. Of course.
I was going to say, the real tools we don't have is the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As always with this whole project.
We don't have the money.
So we did a focus test last, Wednesday?
Last Wednesday.
Yeah.
You guys got to play other people's games.
Yeah, we got to play a game, and we got to play with an app.
I got to sit there.
Yeah.
And watch people play this game.
How'd they react, Ryan?
Uh...
Okay, wait. Real quick, before we get to the reactions, I just want to say, nobody had sound when we did our focus test. We had
without the audio.
The headset broke.
Yeah, somehow the headset just went wrong. So going into this, nobody could hear anything. Nobody could hear enemy sounds. Nobody could hear dialogue. Nobody could hear music. All these different things. But yes, continue.
Started off okay. Well, it started off okay. Mm-hmm. But then the minute they found out, I can just sneak around this, I can sneak around that. Well, that means I'm just not gonna really go do it anymore. Mm-hmm. If I can sneak around everything, I'll just sneak around everything.
Yeah,
She didn't sneak around. They were more like, if I can just teleport right past them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the result of us. The range in our teleport was too long, and you could teleport
indefinitely.
Immediately. You could just tap on the teleport button, and you would just keep going nonstop.
You could be across the
so
level.
it was really pretty much a superpower.
Yeah. It was a broken superpower.
It was a potion you didn't need a potion for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then then we had another bug, which it's a bug that cannot be fixed because there's actually no way online. I found out how they can tell you to fix it. Mm-hmm. I just kind of have to find a back-end way around it.
Yeah.
Is people were able to put their heads through the walls.
Yeah.
And people were just like, well, I'm going to put my head through all the walls. And
this is what our focus test was like. Motherfuckers teleporting at lightning speed through the level and sticking their head through walls.
But that kind of shows how interesting we were back then. When everything was so easy, they would rather put their head through a wall.
Yeah. So
here's the real interest piece.
Yeah. The walls, the inside, and the Unreal skybox. But so... essentially, by the end, everybody was like, does it feel like a game?
Sorry, shut the table.
It's fine. People said
it wasn't that. It started with, they were good and bad.
Yeah.
Good was, the controls were very easy to learn in our game.
Yeah, really easy to pick up.
Everything was really easy to learn. We had a question that was like, do you understand the goal of the game? But the fact that we didn't have the audio kind of screwed up that question.
Gives you the goal.
Yeah.
We aren't getting anybody sick.
Which is good. That's important.
Sick.
Nobody threw up.
Funny enough, because then 10 minutes later, someone recommended, you guys should maybe try walking. And I coded in walking last night. I just put Charlie through it. And
20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, I put him right through it.
It's not good for our style of game.
No.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it almost made me puke out my guts.
Right. It's definitely something that it'd be better if you were sitting.
Really? Okay.
I feel, but once you introduce room scale into it, it gets kind of weird. I feel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It felt like I was riding around on a wheelchair, just shifting through the levels.
I could add more of a walking component to it.
Yeah,
but I wanted to make sure it was the base. The base walk was not going to get people sick.
Yeah. And
it got people sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough.
It got me sick. I didn't get me sick last night. I was playing around with it, and I leant over to get a potion because I do when I test our game. Mm-hmm. and I moved forward, and then it was just like someone stopped a car really abruptly, and my body just like.
Yeah, you're expecting a momentum that isn't there, or an inertia that isn't there. So when you stop, your body tries to automatically adjust, versus a force that doesn't exist, and you fall on your ass.
But yeah, so essentially one of the things our focus testers told us to do was like, we don't like the teleport system. Maybe you should try walking, and we tried that, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
So
still gonna use it for future projects.
oh yeah,
not
Ryan's
gonna
definitely-
work for this project.
Yeah, it seems like Ryan's definitely interested in it. But some other things that they like. Essentially, we took all their criticism and we tried to fix over this weekend. We've been trying to fix.
We tried.
All of our biggest criticisms.
We met. This is the first time I think we went 3 back-to-back hours.
Yeah.
And hours of
Yeah.
us meeting and
Mhm.
fixing.
Yeah.
3 days in a
They were
row of
like,
just fixing.
Fix this, fix that, and fix that, and we have a whiteboard of stuff that we had to fix, and now it's just like,
Mostly
Mostly done.
2 things that are really needed to be there.
Yeah. And the other 2 are relatively small and quick, hopefully.
It was just like, those need to be done by the deadline I set up, so
Yeah.
kind of have to put them on the list regardless.
Of course.
Right.
But
Biggest
yeah.
critique we had, though.
Yeah.
And I think it's the one that we took. I don't think we took to heart in the bad way, but we took to heart in the way of, okay, now we have to look at this and kind of work on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Was someone brought up the fact that at that time, considering the misbalance of our game, which we did spend the entire a long time.
That's
curving,
basically what we've been working on, balancing.
It felt more like an experience and less like a game.
Yeah.
So it was more that thing of, okay, well, how can we pop all this around?
Yeah.
And after we discussed that, it became, well, our game was originally pitched as a stealth game, and we still say it's a stealth game, but slowly but surely we lost a lot of our stealth elements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we had to work our way into bringing stealth.
Bring that difficulty
Back
to
particularly.
the forefront.
And that also meant the cutting of an area.
Oh, yes.
You gotta cut an area.
Well, you can see in our most recent podcast, number 3, at the very end, we played our rough draft midterm trailer. And at the very end of the trailer, you see this weird area that the Rocky Plains that we called the Ethereal Realm. And we had a whole level planned. We had, it was a whole thing of you got to get 3 gems to get them to the gate to open up the boss fight.
Yeah, we created a whole new enemy specifically for that area.
And now we had to reintegrate it. Yeah,
hold on, we'll get there.
Yeah, he's still in the game. We had to reintegrate him back into level 1 and 2 because his main home, level 3, where he made his big appearance, is just gone. It's just, we just had to cut it because we realized we just have so much work to do to make these earlier
levels.
It wasn't
better and more engaging.
It wasn't really that. It was more of, we could either, we could have had time to put that world in the game, but we would have said, okay, well, we put this world in the game and we have a cheap visual effect.
Yeah.
But we make the rest of the game that happened before it mediocre.
Yeah, no, we can't
Or
do that.
we cut an area that we know was going to have a lot more time to have to spend on it, take that time and put it into the other areas, making those better.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
And we chose, the latter for us was the better.
Yeah.
It was the better choice for us to put in.
Certainly.
Certainly.
But now, so we don't have a 3rd level. We just go straight from level 2 to the boss fight, from basically cutscene to cutscene. But yeah, it's gonna be great because we have time to really fix the original stuff and really make the original game badass and the game, not just an experience.
Well, I still would like for it to be an experience.
Well, of
but
course.
It's an experience through the game.
Yeah, in the broad, a game experience.
Yeah. Not just, it's an experience.
Yeah.
Plain
and simple.
Well, if it's by the end of it, it's still an experience. We're changing the name to the Gingamob experience.
Yeah. God, I hope not.
Deal with it. Deal with it.
But yeah, that's what we've been doing all weekend. We're just really putting our back into fixing what we have and refining it and turning some shit to gold. Hopefully.
Friday. Sorry, table. Friday, Charlie and I redesigned the levels.
Yeah, pretty much.
Saturday was kind of cut short. We were supposed to this was going to be recorded.
Yeah. We were going to record this podcast yesterday, but I forgot my mic at home.
So it was going to be a face cam.
Yeah, it was going to be a little documentary, but then I had no structure for the documentary, so it was just footage of us sitting around because
confused over bugs.
Because the problem was the teleport distance.
Yeah.
It was just there was math in a bunch of other blueprints that were being called.
We just couldn't
I couldn't find it.
We could not find the teleport distance.
11 o'clock at night around hours after we were done was the time where I was like, oh, I had to make, I feel like an idiot.
Damn.
I felt so dumb by the end of it. And then today, we've done a lot of things.
I'll just list them off real quick. Fixed teleport distance. We made a walking movement pawn. We made two versions of a walking movement pawn to just test that out.
Yeah.
We fixed the AI speed to make them more of a threat.
Skip that next one.
Yeah.
Skip that next one.
Perforce is the worst. We fixed the second floor by adding some more. It's way more dynamic than it was before. Implementing the level design changes we did on Friday. We made a super hands prototype, which is my favorite thing on that list because it's
that proves where your concerns and my concerns are.
Priorities.
My favorite thing was I made the teleport distance change.
Yeah, no, I've just been pushing for super hands.
Oh, cool, super hands.
Since like week
Fun.
5.
Months,
Yeah.
It feels like.
It definitely, it's months. We fixed a problem with one of our enemies, the Wisp, and we added a circle to the teleport.
So you have an idea where you're.
Yeah, where you're landing.
Better idea where you're landing.
Yeah, you can actually see on the ground where you're gonna go more so.
Right.
But yeah, that's what we've been doing, and I think it's about time to probably get back to work.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I know. I don't want to
I work
either, Ryan.
all day, every day.
I
Let
know.
me have at least an hour of a podcast.
Hello, because I forgot my mic at home today, we're going to be recording video for the first time ever, so you can actually see a little bit of the real development of the Gingamob incident. Everybody, let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm lead programmer.
Hi, I'm Ryan. Just lead on everything.
So today we are at Ryan's place, decked out with all kinds of video games and video game merchandise. What we're doing here today is mostly just balancing based on our last focus test. We got a lot of good feedback and critiques that we gotta patch up to make the game a little tighter. I'm the human guinea pig today. That's mostly what I'm doing. I'm just putting on the headset over and over again, testing out the little things that we're changing every few minutes, every few seconds, just putting that thing back on, seeing if something's changed, taking it off. Shannon's trying to code our checkpoint system a little tighter, and Ryan is currently just working on our teleportation and all that good stuff.